Previously, on Metaphor Refantazio. The name probably has some actual meaning, but for now, I'm going to assume that they got it by dropping some alphagetti on the floor. Introducing Atlas's brand new flagship protagonist, Makoto Yuki and his pixie. Hey, you look like a playable character. What's up? How many dozens of hours till I get you on my team? I see that we just let Soejima go crazy with this one, huh? The boys at Atlas saw that people were somehow saying that P5 was apolitical, and just said, screw it. We gotta be even more direct with this next one. Realistically, you won't even get to see my playthrough till 2025. See y'all in several months, I guess. Alright, well, after jumping between 9 or 10 stores and all of them being sold out, I can only come to the conclusion that everyone in the province of Alberta has metaphor fever. That or physical games are dying out, but I choose to believe the former. Well, that's a different social stat. Well, I'll be honest, a lot of you could use it. Oh shit, this bench is a quest. Of course, everyone knows about the wisdom bench. Oh man, I'm so smart.
What's your game exactly?
I like mousetrap. You roll your dice, you move your mice. Nobody gets hurt. Just giving you Ryuji's low-level insta-kill ability is one of the best quality of life changes an RPG can give you. I'm so happy with this. I can't imagine living without this now. Ah, that must be where they keep the rocks.
A world like that? I'd tear it down with my own two hands if I could.
Join the club. We will hang the capitalist with the rope he sells us. Or no, we're anti-monarchists, I think. I mean, they go hand in. We're gonna kill the rich people. Get on board. That necromancer probably thought he was so smart putting this here. But if this infinitely spawns enemies and I can kill them this easily and get all my MP back, I'm just gonna keep coming back here after every minor inconvenience. Give me a couple months. I'll be able to take on Louise on my own with this setup. Ah shit, not the gargoyles. How could they? I was lured in by their cool appearance, and the next thing you know, I'm fighting for my life.
You can't run. Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
I never said it would be a hard fight, though.
I call upon royal power within.
I love that the brawler has to wind up his punch like that. I didn't know we had Popeye on our team. Hit him with the why I oughta.
What? You degenerates! That's...
Don't mind us. We've rubbish to dispose of.
This is such a stupid plan, but it also may work.
No kidding. We must be getting close.
I was really hoping he'd destroy the painting. Anyone have any paint? I want to make it look like a little bit of poop is sliding out from under his crossed leg before we go.
However,
Hey, I can see my house from here.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Of course we can.
Okay, calm down. It wasn't that funny.
What a shame.
Love the press turn when it works in my favor. I'm sure I'll curse its name later on, but for now we're friends.
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Well, see you later, Purple Akutski. And I mean that in purpose and death, not in design. Fortunately, Akutski did not dress like so much of a man slut. Or unfortunately, you know, I don't know your tastes.
look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
You know, it's been a while, so my biology may be a little incorrect, but I don't remember the naked guys being chased by a crowman around my heart. But I'll just assume they know what they're talking about, because I don't know enough to dispute it. And of course, we also remember that inside every egg are 2 frogs having dinner. It's just common sense.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Considerably better. I mean, he was an old dude whose only plan was to bum rush a politician and hope he got lucky. That may work on Shinzo Abe, but I really didn't expect it to work here.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
I think she'll still be an orphan, but you're free to check. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. What's up, hot stuff?
Yes.
Oh no, he's a landlord and a libertarian. We have to kill him, Stroll, before he starts talking about lowering Uchronia's age of consent. This game is so subtle in its politics, I truly can't tell where it stands. Rampager Tale, I hardly know her. You know, I was just thinking,
Hey,
how long into the game until we find out that Luis is actually secretly a good guy, fighting a much bigger threat that we don't know about? Because that seems plausible. No courage, no wisdom, I'm not tolerant to other races, I can't speak, and I have no imagination. We've done it. Metaphor lets you play as the median American voter. Find Maria. Man, I take a break from Silent Hill 2 to play this and end up doing the same old shit. Have you seen Maria? Mom hasn't come back. Dad started crying. Yeah, it seems like you might have bigger issues, actually. Maria. I can't find the girl named Maria.
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Oh, I get it. You're like Angel Nanako. Which fits pretty well considering, you know, heaven was her dungeon theme.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
How semantical is the king's anti-murder magic? Could we, like, get Luis to eat tainted food that makes him shit his pants until he dies? Can we give him salmonella? Or maybe like a venereal disease, like syphilis. Or if he was like allergic to peanuts, maybe we could just like fake sneeze some peanut dust onto him. Would the king stop that? What about a bomb? Have we considered just like bombing, just doing a bombing run yet? I feel like there's workarounds.
Yes. I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
Oh, well, that's less fun.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
I'm gonna be honest. No, I was checking Twitter.
Go on then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Diversity hire is still a job. I'll take it.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. Do you have any idea who that is?
Oh no. The slutty purple-haired men are multiplying.
The brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
I think Luis has a type. Wow. It seems you can gain wisdom by sitting on all sorts of benches. We truly don't conceive of the opportunities to grow until we experience them ourselves. How beautiful. Looking at the Persona 1 save room tree has also made you smarter.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
I'm gonna make him buy me a big ham sandwich. and also maybe promise not to kill us.
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Not immune to hair loss, though. And that's way worse. Didn't know I was up against Mr. Clean.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why hello, next party member. Or as I'm going to call you for now, ye old Chihaya.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
This might be a reach, but do you guys remember Raido Kuzunoha 2? How Lucifer was just walking around under the name Louis Cypher? I'm just throwing that out there. I don't really know what I mean by it, but like, it means something to someone.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me.
It's okay, Gallica. I also don't really trust her. But I don't trust her because of anti-monarchist reasons, not because of the vibes, which are also off.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you.
The fact that you have a portrait and look like you do says otherwise. The world has declared that you're a noteworthy character.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there. That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
He stole my wallet, didn't he?
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Thanks, stranger. I'll never trust someone of a different race ever again. Oh my god, they have a wisdom bench too. I'm telling you, wisdom benches are like water buffalo. Everyone's got one. I'm hoping this is a Yuffie situation, where once we defeat her enough, she just joins our team.
And then...
Alright, well it appears that I can't stop the clock yet.
Hey, what's...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the?
Yep, I can see how that would be a threat.
Huh?
Forget the Melancholia crystal. Is that a reverse mermaid? That's foul. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Evil Dead poop cam. Right up to the butthole. Lovely. Game of the year. More experience, but no press turn on weaknesses. Okay, so this is like the opposite reaction to Persona 5's weather effect. This is karma for all those times I killed the Reaper by giving him a cold.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
Oh, you are adorable. I want to buy a marketable plush of you. I want to put you in my bag and take you to the library.
I was saving this.
Huh? There's more Heismays?
Whoa, I'm seeing double. 8 Heismays.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
I appreciate that despite the serious tone, every plan that we've come up with has been the stupidest shit.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
Okay, so Morris was obviously evil, but how far are we gonna flip the no, actually Heismay is the good guy thing here? They eating the children? They selling them? What's going on? See, I could heal him, or Skullcracker and Hammer of Justice. It's just that easy.
With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
The kidnapper's a boot?
Shoes.
Oh. That's worse.
Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
I've never noticed the hand in Stroll's portrait. Looks like one of those shitposts that says, like, let's take Benadryl together.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Ah, so that's how the coin flips. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually realize he was a bat until now. I may be stupid.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
Listen, being anti-monarchy means we're against all monarchs. Even if they're nice, I just assume that they're doing some rank shit in secret.
My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much.
Esme said that his kid was killed, yeah? What are the odds that Luis is, like, directly responsible, somehow?
Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
I'm 100% ready for the lost relics to be shit from other SMT games. Just you watch. You know what? I came to debate him, but I agree with his policies. Maybe if I'm nice, I can be VP. Cool. Giant baby monster. Welcome back, Persona Q. Oh no. And it's a stealth section.
Oh no.
Is that 2 infinite spawning crystals right next to each other again? I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this. Why is the evil baby exploding? Is it secretly a Castlevania enemy?
You bastard!
Oh yeah, that guy. I hope he gets eaten by the giant baby. That'd be fun. They couldn't even show it. Well, I got like half of what I wanted. I'll take it. Nah, don't worry about it. I spent like half an hour on that bridge. These guys aren't shit anymore. Look at that. Easy. I'm so good at this game.
These are...
Guys, I have a wholly original idea of how to use that painting.
The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
Hey, what do you think the second dungeon of the game should be about? I know. Child trafficking and infanticide.
Is that a baby?
Did that answer your question? Well, at least we don't have to fight Morris now.
That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, they'll have a hard time hitting us! We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it!
Good idea, Gallica. It's not enough that we kill this woman's child. We should try disabling it first.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you.
Eat her.
Take all the magic I have.
You suck. I no longer feel bad for you. Oh, we got the baby clothes. That feels like rubbing salt in the wound.
And the child you loved is gone.
Is anyone gonna get mad if I say that this is like the best thing Atlas has ever written?
And it's not just them. Everyone's been on edge lately. It's odd.
I mean, they did have their children stolen and fed to a giant baby. feel like that was bound to take an emotional toll eventually. I wish you would do that to me.
No holding back.
I couldn't place who this guy reminded me of, and it just clicked.
Let's stay calm.
Older guy, staff weapon, big ship. It's just Sid from FF7.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
You know what? I think we should massacre the elderly. Just because he said that. I wasn't gonna do it before. Now it's my key policy. I'm a single issue candidate now. You did that. What can I cook? Critical meatballs? You know, as far as I'm concerned, all meatballs are critical. Why? Did you want to start killing politicians too? Because I'm sure we could make room on the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, hell yeah. I saw that. We're gonna run into Katarina again. That's exactly what I wanted. When I punch shit, I'll think of you.
Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
Red hair, cool and serious, from an aristocratic family. I knew I was right to call you Elf Mitsuru.
Come, Hector.
Is that a Gucci belt? You know, I say what I can, but my man is dressed to the nines. Even got a gold chain for his dog.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other.
Okay, I know that he's just a bit character, but flaunting your own race's beauty and demonizing those you consider ugly is genuinely way more rooted in fascist rhetoric than whatever shit Luis is doing. We gotta kill this guy first, before he starts talking about how, like, Parapists are physiognomatically built to do hard labor.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussan tribe at its head!
Okay, I also don't trust the militaristic guy named Rudolph, who's talking about race pride. Could've just called him Rudolph Blittler. Actually, I'm surprised that with this game's repeated referencing of F1 drivers, that his name isn't Rudolph Haas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with his and her highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Aren't these people all on the board that controls the sound effects that we saw earlier? This is the most rigged shit possible. So in a way, they've perfectly replicated modern democracy.
I've got something to say to you too.
That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
No, he's a different Ujeef, with a totally different name. Don't be racist.
Something we've got in common.
You guys can't fool me, that's just Catboy Shinjiro.
Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
Look who's talking. You even know your multiplication tables yet? Does your mom know you're out?
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
And skeletons are weak to physical attacks. Brilliant choice. Let's try it.
Right.
Wow. I saw someone online say that if you poop on a day where the number is divisible by 5, you get a luck upgrade. And it actually works. I thought it was just a shitpost. Literally. I guess I better keep an eye on that calendar. I'm reorganizing my entire build around my shit luck. It's nice to see that we've already hit the point where dungeon bosses are showing up as regular enemies. I figured it would take a little while longer, honestly. So, the Persona games have had some weird S-links, like that fat kid who started a cult to scam people, or the teacher who vents to her MMO friend about how she fell in love with one of her students. But I think befriending a lady whose dog was killed by religious extremists, and she's planning to go kill them all, might be the top of the tower. We may have hit the apex here. He just said he burned down your village. The fact that we both let him walk out without murdering him is kind of staggering. I'm telling you, man, we should have killed him. Hell, it's not too late. Let's grab a couple pipes and start aiming for kneecaps. Unless you want to wait a couple nights. That might use more than one nighttime time slot, and I got a busy schedule. I gotta help a child make a bar sign, and my chubby friend is starting a police state in Matrira. Yeah, I still can't figure out this game's political stance. Too subtle. Oh shit, don't do it. I haven't seen what your next archetype will be. Raining and 28 degrees in a fishing town? I've been there. That's a day where you get home and your clothes are more sweat than fabric. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Let alone a society where bathing is optional.
Once I'm in charge, I'll commission runners for everyone in the kingdom. And Caden Workshop won't have to worry about turning a profit ever again.
If all you care about is the money, can I just give you, like, a check? And you go away?
Spiffing work done there. Fine parts, very fine. If you're short on funding, I'll shell out the cheddar. But I'd be much obliged if you dropped out of the damn race, eh?
What, really? You know about our workshop? Gosh, that's awfully nice to hear. Right, then I quit the tournament. Sorry about all this mess.
I did not think that was actually how we were going to resolve this problem.
Yeah, I get it. I know we're both serious about this. That's why I trained hard. I mean really hard to get myself ready.
Is there any chance I can pay you also to drop out of the race?
If you want my opinion.
Hey, I didn't even have to pay her. I'm amazing at this politics shit. Oh, I never actually looked at what I stole from Katarina. Well, we've done it, lads. Game over.
May we both come.
Alright, Moore, what's your next one?
This one's important.
Study 25 archetypes.
Until next time.
Shit, what are we at right now? 20 out of 25. Well, what's another couple hours at the enemy spawner, right? The prince isn't going anywhere. Ah, I see how it is. The baby stealth wasn't enough. We gotta do it here too. We've graduated from sneaking by toddlers to military espionage really quick. This game reminds me a lot of Elden Ring, in that it feels like a best-of compilation for that studio's genre work. People like the calendar system, we'll put in a calendar system. People like press turn more than all-out attack fishing, we'll give them press turn. People like the Persona 5 heists. Here, have a dungeon where you have to secure the infiltration route before you go in for real. Social links, they're here. The ability to give characters a variety of options instead of their set personas, it's here. It's like Atlas Gumbo, but without the romance options or unnecessary child nudity, which honestly are the parts of the gumbo that can stay out. You fool, I've defeated you in the marketplace of ideas.
I
Now please attack my runner so I can knock you out of the race. Hell yeah, number 30. Yeah, I just realized, when we hit top 20, the King's Magic should start working on us, yeah? I wonder if that means no more Gauntlet Runner battles. I hope not. At least not until I kick Milo's beautiful face in. I'm gonna be like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Who can I debate today?
Now what am I to do?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is. It just occurred to me, we're committing a crime. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I'm a politician now. Or maybe I should be doing more to catch up with the others.
But then...
Hard to say. Did you ever consider not creating a police state? Who do we have today? Do I have to debate him? Can't I just, like, kick him in the head?
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Seeing Gladell after seeing everyone else in Luis's group just makes him stand out way more. Like everyone's got a cream and black color scheme. What are you doing, man? You're a fashion disaster. Oh, the wind's carrying us away. Did someone kneel by a wall for a couple seconds? That's the only explanation. A painting of the Gauntlet Runner inside the Gauntlet Runner. I mean, I want to make fun of it, but in high school, I knew a girl who had a framed photo of her house inside her house. No family in it, no pets, no nothing. It was just her house. I guess to remind her where she lived.
What are you doing here?
I'm also here to have sex with Luis.
And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
I recognize that your outfit's terrible. Does that count?
You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba.
Technically, gravity took out Zorba. They said that a duel would stop the King's magic, right? Did we go up enough in the rankings for that to work? I'm so good at politics, it's not even funny.
Why? What's happening?
I told you, you dumb bitch. The duel's over, and I went up while we were talking. I'm a political genius.
Why?
Well, I guess Luis didn't even really need to kill Grius. If he'd waited like a couple seconds,
So the magic protected us.
we'd have way less reason to hate him.
But why
He just did
now?
that shit for the love of the game.
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell?
Wow, this is working out a lot better than I thought it would.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
I don't actually know that it was. Like, Luis has been pretty forthcoming about being behind the murder of the king and the burning of Halia, but he hasn't said shit about the prince. I don't think it was him.
If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
Every relic that I've found for Neris so far has been like a little glass square. I don't know what shit you're talking about.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Guys, our Gauntlet Runner is also clearly a boat. Are you stupid? Told you.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
You know, I know that you guys hate the Sanctus Church too, but I'm starting to think that it's not their methods you hate. To Lord of the Lake. Damn. I thought with a name like that, it would be like Persona 4's Sea Guardian. I'm so good at fishing. Wait. I can shit today. Hell yeah.
Incredible!
I mean, this is pretty cool, but it would be cooler if we didn't see it in Final Fantasy 16, like last year, or in the Bible when I was 3.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Yeah, I don't really care, man. I'd prefer if we have this conversation when not attacked by a giant squid. If that's alright with you.
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
Oh shit, it's the intrusive thoughts again. I knew I should have let Fidelio get eaten by the giant squid. Stop reminding me. Oh, it's animated. We're getting another party member, aren't we? And they're bathing. You've done it again, Atlas.
Could it be a villager?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
How did none of us notice him over there? No wonder we got captured so easily.
Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon god.
Man, I know a lesbian or two who would kill on sight to have that haircut. Oh my god, the chess piece is in pain.
Oh, the family treasure. My father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people.
So I guess what you're saying is the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. I'll stop making fun of this when it stops happening. 44 degrees Celsius. Holy shit, dude. What are you doing? Take off your jacket. You're gonna get heat stroke. Okay, that's just the Persona tarot card symbol. They're not even trying to hide it now. We finally found it. The concept art cave. Now listen, I could have come up with an actual tactical strategy, or I could have gone downstairs and grinded out everyone until they had the masked dancer's fire skill. And as you can see, I have made my choice. Like I always say, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Who invited you, lady? We're trying to solve racial tensions with the free food, and you're worried about the optics of the neighborhood? When I'm king, I'm gonna kill you.
When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best.
I do not sound like that. Why, this reminds me of my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, The Phantom Pain.
Raging fire!
Pro tip, if you're gonna start a fight with a party, maybe make sure they don't all have the same move that directly attacks your weakness. Just a thought.
What?
It's a teleporter maze. God damn you, Atlas. Okay, I was too quick to call it. It's not a teleporter maze. As long as you're paying attention and following the right path. Which I'll take. Not that I really have a choice. Hey, you know how SMT takes place in a postmodern apocalypse? I think I may have an idea of what they're doing here. And I wish I had called it earlier, because I had the same thought pretty early on.
Huh?
What a shock. Who could have seen this coming? Homo Flamo. I think that's the scientific name for what I got called in high school. Oh my god. One of the first things that Gallica said was that music was the oldest magic. It's literally right in front of you from the first 10 minutes.
You would fight our god!
It's an Atlas RPG that's kind of our modus operandi. Aw yeah, professional cutscene. That means we're getting another party member, baby.
I show no mercy.
I'm gonna be honest, I kinda thought an enemy called the Dragon God would be more of a threat.
Please allow me.
No wonder there's not a lot of dragons around. They appear to be punk bitches. Prayer changed something about Homo Margot. Oh, maybe it's just known as Margot now.
Captain's anxiety is over.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I mean, that's cool, but I think it was easier when we could solve our problems with, like, swords and rocks and shit. And not when it's caused by general economic anxiety, or crops failing, or disease, or war, or pestilence, or not being loved by their stepdads. It actually makes it much harder to deal with. How is this good news, Gallica?
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic.
Listen, all I'm saying is that we haven't tried my peanut allergy, syphilis, or suicide vest ideas. The lance might not even be necessary. Everyone, stop making progress in the story. We need to look at this concept art.
Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength.
That's cool. I'm not putting you back on the team, though. I'm keeping Juna, because she's hot, Yufa, because she's cute, and Heismay, because he's Heismay.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here.
Have some respect. That's clearly the son of Gravelord Nito. Still can't tell what this game's politics are. Too subtle. Man, they're not even trying to hide it with this one. Oh my god, what is that? Kill it with hammers.
See you later.
So how long into this quest line before we learn that the church is doing like super evil shit in there? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. From like the whole game.
Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
We already have the spear that goes through the barrier. Why do we need more loopholes?
But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too.
I think I'm close to understanding this game's stance, but it's still just a little too oblique.
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies.
I guess that would make you the town liar, wouldn't it?
But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
Okay, so maybe all roads don't lead back to Luis. Oh, hell yeah. I'm so goddamn tolerant. I know all of the slurs, and I'm not gonna say any of them.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario.
Montario.
Country annexed into the kingdom.
That's where Murano is, right?
Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Man, you don't mince words at all, do you? I like how everyone in the party is talking about how cold it is, and it's like -5. You barely need a jacket, guys. Are we talking about the same weather?
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. whether Fordens or our fallen kings.
No, I knew this plan would never work. That's on me for having hope.
From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint.
A nail and a cloth worn by a saint. Is Forden gonna show up with, like, the cross on his back? Or the Holy Grail? Or the, what's it? The Shroud of Turin?
Now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice!
I was joking!
Truly, a relic to put all others to shame!
Oh my god, is Dracodios the Lance of Longinus? I had the thought, but I didn't say it, because I thought that was too much of a reach.
Now!
Oh shit, I didn't think that would actually work. Quick, everyone run to what is clearly a boss arena.
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
It may not have worked as well as I thought it did.
That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
How about drop dead and eat dirt, you libertarian shitbird? How's that?
What's wrong?
Hey Luis, have you heard of Secunda?
I strike!
Secunda nuts, big boy.
I strike! Kill! I strike! Kill! I strike! Kill!
Do you strike to kill? I couldn't tell. Well, guess what? So do I. It's that easy, baby.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
The plan's back on track, boys.
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Luis was the one who cursed the prince.
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
Don't say that. There's still gotta be 1 or 2 more dungeons. I don't think we even have our full party yet.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, Zorba was his right-hand man. These guys are like fingers on the right hand. Shit. Remember Zorba? It's been a while since I thought about him. Remember Glidell? Man, what fond memories.
What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
See? The 2 options are that Luis didn't curse the prince, or he's not dead. And it's not the second, so it has to be the first. My current working theory is that the Sanctifex cursed the prince so they could take power after the king died. Or that Luis is actually Satan in human form like Louis Cypher. Which are both possible.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Did it? Which lance did Forden actually get?
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Yeah, I thought that was weird, but I didn't say anything about it. It's gotta be Forden.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive?
Is that Luis?
I've come to meet you, Forden.
Oh shit, we're back.
Impossible. Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then.
That's not the right lance.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit. Just like you.
I knew it. Okay, so I was right about Luis not cursing the prince, but wrong about him dying. I think that cancels out, honestly.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
You fell off a roof, man. Learn to stay down.
This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Please don't kill Fidelio. I like him. Come on, man.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
Well, shit.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
I'm gonna be honest. I liked Fidelio's idea of quitting all this and starting a diner. Show of hands, who wants to start a diner? Beast Jerkin. Hell yeah, Basilio, me too.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santafex Fortin's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse.
Oh no, the gay church kids are fighting.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
There's only one that flies, who else could it be? Oh, Rella and Godot are totally dead, aren't they?
Last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
I like that all of our well thought out plans have gone completely ass end up, so we've just decided to lie.
Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Oh no!
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's...
I was kind of joking, but now she actually does have to die.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Do you guys remember earlier how it felt like Joanna just kind of snapped into being rational? They kept talking about how her mind was foggy. And then there was the insinuation that the Parapis riot that killed Heisme's son was caused by a sort of like collective mental breakdown. I don't think all roads lead back to Luis. I think all roads lead back to Rella.
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
What did I tell you? All roads.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky. So we do. Then that's what we'll do. We fly!
High wind takes to the skies, baby. High wind takes to the skies. Oh, this is gonna cut down on travel time exorbitantly.
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Okay. Is that supposed to scare me? That last dragon was a punk bitch. I'm making the next one into a pair of fashionable boots.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Well, they're gonna be some cold boots, but they will be boots nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you, but every member of my team has Infernal Vortex. That dragon's going down easy.
Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Man, don't be like that.
Even my strength will be...
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king.
conservatively. How many of the problems that we've had to deal with in this game are rooted in fears of race mixing? Aw, did little babies plan to make an ethno-state fall apart? Gonna cry about it? Gonna piss and shit your pants?
Dismissed.
Oh hell yeah, I'll give you something more to cry about.
I smell trouble.
See you later.
Thanks for the information, Loveless. When I kill him, I'll make sure he knows who sent me.
Close your eye.
It's you.
Nah, he's alive. But he's paying me to knock your teeth in, and he's one of the only people in the race whose politics I agree with. So, I said I'd do it for free. Well, we used to know this great healer, but, I'm afraid her career is on ice at the moment. Hold on. I'm sensing a bit of a stance, but it's still faint. It could be nothing. Brilliant gambit. Retreating will only prove our innocence. I'm seeing double. Forzia Kropos. Well, I'm sorry, Yufa, but we said no witnesses, and I'm rolling with that.
This is something
Devil
only I
Summoner.
am capable of.
Let's go, baby, let's go. I love you, Yufa. It's breached the Gauntlet Runner. We need to kill it before it infects everything.
Ah, it would appear this is turning in a decidedly uglier direction. Alas, I'd have much preferred if you and that Loveless had blotted out one another.
I beat Luis in a fight and have killed dragons and humans. Why do you think I would have died to a vagrant with a drinking problem? Oh, phenomenal. I love this for us.
If I might ask, I've been wondering for some time, but what about you is actually beautiful?
Oh shit. Get him, Yufa. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and she's got 3! Thanks, Loveless. If the roles were reversed, I would have voted for you too.
Really? Just a sec.
You know, I called him Catboy Shinjiro earlier as a joke, but he's really good at cooking, and he went through scientific experiments when he was younger that still cause him pain. He's like Shinjiro if instead of Akihiko, he grew up with Ken. Man, I wish that we could always have Katarina just off to the side as an uncontrollable party member. Like, did anyone else play the Soul Hackers 2 DLC? That had a character, for one dungeon that would also just potshot weaknesses off to the side, and it ruled. But I guess having her for some dungeons is better than none. I guess we can finally stop the clock on her joining our team.
Now is the time.
Oh, I can imagine so much shit. I'm demiurgic. Wait, how is that a good thing?
And then, finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rusans. All tribes will live in rightful segregation!
Rudolph, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna kill you. Hey, Rudolph. Follow your leader. I don't want to hear anyone say that this isn't an SMT game. That's just Mothman. He's just there.
No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We gotta shape our reality with our own 2 hands.
I actually love that Katarina's link ends with the idea that just stealing from the rich is a temporary solution that doesn't actually change the system that makes those people rich, and that they need to build communal infrastructure to support the marginalized and prop each other up until that system changes. This is shockingly nuanced considering some of Atlas's past political stances, let's say. Cough, cough, Persona 5.
Ovi?
Oh, bad news about Ovi. See, Yufa suggested this whole no witnesses policy.
Wow, it's really him!
No, stop, Norris, you're gonna hit the tower.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
I had a dumb thought earlier, but I'm gonna double down on it now. What if I actually am the prince? Like, the twist is that it was the other kid who got cursed and the two just switched places. Prince and the Pauper style. Because if everyone already thinks the prince is dead, why would they look for him? I know I'm still relatively new to Mega 10, but Luis has got to be one of the best villains in the entire series. I don't know how you get better. He's cool, he's super smart and confident, he genuinely believes in what he's doing, and he's so goddamn evil. I just love him. I want to invite him to my house and hang mistletoe in the doorway. I don't know why I said that.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
You were holding back? Oh yeah, no, I get it now.
Can you endure it?
Somehow I knew we'd return to the bowling alley carpet dimension. Oh no, number go down. Really, I should have expected this considering they did the exact same thing in P5, but whatever.
Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
The prince is dead. Prince is dead. They have never been less alive.
We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
God damn it.
Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm him. That's gotta be the twist.
Who art thou in truth?
The prince.
I am the prince.
Called it, baby.
What? What is this?
What's wrong, Stroll? Don't you know platinum blondes have more fun? Look at that boy. I'm gonna kick Luis's teeth in.
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Is Luis actually an Elda? Are those horns fake? Has he been stealing racial valor?
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
I mean, the first time we beat him, he came back to life, and the second time was just a distraction so Zorba could kill the prince. So ideally, we do a little more than beat him in the future.
As long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow.
Guys, I think I finally figured it out. I think this game is political.
It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more.
It's a metaphorical fantasy. A Metaphor Refantazio. The title was that literal.
I will protect our future. That means you.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Canon relationship is way better than Atlas's previous shit, where every character has to stay uninterested in the opposite sex until the main character shows up. Get that harem shit out of here. I'm trying to become a ride or die monogamist.
God, you people! Why are you here?
I'm gonna be honest. The entire time that Norris was talking about the candidate who stole the relics, I didn't know who he was talking about. I forgot this guy existed. which is crazy because you'd think I'd remember someone this hideous.
I don't know. Skedaddle and lay low until Luis is out of the picture.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Will do. Skedaddling presently.
Well, let's hope we never have to think about that guy again. I ran out of shit to do on the Skyrunner. Got so bored I'm vacuuming my own ship. I'm the prince, goddammit.
I see.
Oh, I like his trunk. And his little nipples, that's a nice touch. I think the game gives you so much time because it wants you to spend several days doing the dungeon. But, it underestimates how stubborn I am. I will grind the MP out of these teeth for hours before I come back on another day.
Don't behold this power.
If I go to the garden and it tells me I have to fight a third one, I'm going to scream.
Very nice.
Thank you for taking pity on me, game. Thank you. I like how in all the marketing they were like, yeah, there's no connection to SMT or Persona. And then you get to the end game and they go, screw it. This attack is just a stack of Jack Frosts. A stack frost, if you will. Atlas heard that I really liked this game and said, shit, put in a teleporter maze in the last dungeon. We gotta poison the well somehow. I'm sorry, did that say Jibalba Rod? Jibalba Rod. Shit, dog. We're getting Persona 2 references in here? That's crazy. Come on, attack Heisme. Yeah, you dumb bitch. I love you, Heisme. You're doing great, buddy. Oh, hell yeah. The candidates whose asses I kicked are helping my campaign effort. Ideally, that's how all politics should be done, actually.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to be the guy who says that all blonde people look the same, but is the king Moore? Actually, I should check if Moore's a Clamard before I say that. Oh yeah, Moore's totally the king.
You want to take this outside, old fella?
Wait, something's coming.
Everyone, stop having fun. The ominous fart gas has entered the room.
Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Well, 60% of a man of power. I don't know that the other bits count.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
I think he's still mad about Luis's painting.
You're fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me?
Says the guy who got dropped out of the plot for 50 hours. There he goes. Again.
Zorba.
We should probably make sure he's dead this time.
This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men.
Yeah, he's so loyal he fell twice.
That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
You'd be pretty startled too if you were going to get eggs from the farmer's market and a three-eyed Scottish Resident Evil villain dressed like half a fashionable gay man fell from the sky too.
You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects.
Oh, I just understood why the main character's name was Will. That's funny, good bit.
Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Is this a bad time to say no? It cannot be stressed how good of a quality of life the ability to kill everything 3 levels lower than you is. Running through dungeons knocking everything on its ass really makes you feel like, yeah, I am the prince. Let's do this shit. I'm coming for you, dragons. Way to go, dragon. Sick moves. Oh. I don't think he likes it when you use items. Just a guess. Only 2 left, baby. Katarina's here too? Hell yeah, come help kill a dragon, girl. Ah, masterful gambit, Sir Dragon. And by masterful gambit, I mean, I forgot your affinities. One dragon left. Oh? Do you think you have enough moves there, bud? Start dodging, Heisme. Not a dodge. Not a dodge. You good, bro? Okay, well, 4 out of 8 ain't bad, I guess. Yes! There we go. That's exactly what we want you doing. Oh my god, Heisme, I love you so much. Let's go! Thank you, Heisme. You have basically ended the fight. Get him out of here. No dragons left, baby. Oh my god, it's the shadow. The true self. Oh, the true self has hands. Doesn't really matter if you have hands if you can't hit anything, though. He's gone up to 8. Please waste them all on Heisme. Oh, he never misses. He's so good. I lied. The true self is a little bitch. Hell yeah. No, it's for Seeker? Well shit, I guess we killed all those dragons for nothing then. Do I have any quests left? Save the country. Well, I guess I'll just dick around for 12 days then. Hey Lena. Thanks for campaigning for me. I'm really sorry about this. Yes, I've seen your outfit. Not a lot about you screams quiet. Oh? I don't know, man. I think if you're gonna fake your death, you probably shouldn't hang out in the bar that you usually hung out at when you were alive. Chronicle of the End. The hell does that do? Oh. Oh, that is a good reward. Alright, who are we fighting? Oh shit, Joanna's baby. It's not enough that we blind and murder it once, we gotta do it a second time. Are we gonna fight the final boss up here? I couldn't tell. Oh, wow. I thought we were gonna get some tasteful Luis Fupa there. Not that I'd have complained. Also, that's just Lucifer. Megadalone. That's a nice trick. I can do Almighty too.
Give it all you've got. How's that?
Bitch. Okay, it was only a little one. That's fine.
Your desperation shows.
I thought it was going to be a full, and I was ready to be mad.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work?
I mean, that's what I was planning to do, yeah.
Sure you wanna die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Aw. Heismay's still racist, but at least he can say you're one of the good ones.
You are unfazed by the melancholy.
Do I look unfazed? This shit hurts like hell.
I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Why are you up there? How did you get up there?
My name is Ithludius V. I once reigned as king.
Called it.
Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost.
So let me get this straight. This isn't reality. It's a metaphorical fantasy that you wrote based on what you saw when you visited the Elden Village. And it's not actually the game's story that was the metaphorical fantasy, but the story that you wrote based on the past, which is the player's current day. My head hurts a little.
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
You think so? This doesn't scream final battle to me.
He's gonna heal!
Gotta knock him out of it.
Or he'll eat the puppets!
You think this is enough?
Get after it, love! How's this? Yes! The tough one!
Well, what do you know?
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth.
Are those? Yeah, they're party members. I want that Heismay one. I'd wear it with an open top button Hawaiian shirt. And all the girls would be like, oh my god, is that Heismay? And I'd be like, I'm scared, don't talk to me.
Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
I love the new look, Luis. What, you get a new haircut? Maybe those horns shaven down? I'm gonna be honest, I thought Luis would be more difficult. Though it's possible the game doesn't expect you to min-max your party as much as I did. He keeps going for Heismay because he knows he's the biggest threat here. See? Right there. That's why. He keeps running out of turns because Heismay keeps absorbing them. He's actually the best member of the team. Shit. He's low, I'm going for it. Sorry, dumbass, but there's only room for one ass on the throne, and it's not yours. Yeah, save the country. People are still racist and prejudiced, and systems of inequality are still rampant, but we saved the country.
The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Oh, good. The religious majority's paramilitary group supports me. Clearly, I'm on the right side of history.
Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
I will kill them all swiftly and in increasingly funny ways. That's right. The real Metaphor Refantazio was me all along, baby.
Some things never change. Not that they should.
Juna became the head of the Mage Academy and said, "Give me your biggest hat."
Our captains.
No, that's too small. What's up, hot stuff? I'm king now. Actually, scratch that. I want to talk to Loveless. Rudolph. Hey, man. How's that ethno state going? Were you ever able to clean my boot print off your forehead? Man. 1 year later, and here I am listening to this kid talk about dinner and his dead mom while I look for Maria. Some things never change.
Everyone.
Nearest, we clearly had a coordinated outfit here and you ruined it. You ruined the whole vibe. Now I'll never be taken seriously as king. Yeah, this game rules. Top tier Atlas. Not a doubt in my mind. Game of the year. The story hits, the characters hit, Heisme hits, Fidelio hits, Luis hits so hard. The music. It's not as catchy as Persona or SMT, but it hits. Press turn. Always better than one more or all out attacks. The archetype system. Automatically better than the Persona system. It's like they took every single lesson they've learned over the past decade and they threw it into one big pot. It's phenomenal. That being said, I don't think we need a sequel or a re-release or anything. It's great as it is, and I hope that Atlas leaves it alone, because I think this is the best thing that they've made in a while.